What is going on in this video? I'm going to be talking about swing trading and day trading. What's the pros and cons? Who's the winner? Which one should you do? Right? So, um, I personally, I day trade and I swing trade. That's what I do. Everybody has a different sauce. Everybody has a different strategy. Some people strictly day trade. Some people strictly swing trade. Some people do leaps. Some people are only scalping, right? So let me break this down for you first. From the smallest to the biggest. First thing, you have scalping. Scalping is you are trading two candles, right? A 2 minute move here, 3 minute move here, 4 minute move here. You get in and out in minutes, maybe even seconds. Okay. The next level is day trading, right? That's where you may hold it for a couple hours, right? You may hold a play a couple hours or 45 minutes or something like that. That's day trading. Swinging is you may hold it for the whole day or overnight or longer, right? Couple days, couple weeks, couple months. And then leaps, some people will say it's 6 months. Some people will say you're holding it for a year, whatever, right? Everybody has a different way of looking at it, but leaps are the ultimate long term, a year out, 2 years out with your expiration date. Scalps is a couple seconds, minutes. Day trading is like hours, and swing trading is like, that in between of like day trading and leaps. All right, so we want to go through day trades and swing trading. So day trading, I like scalping. I like getting in and getting out, and then I like swinging. Right now, let me break this down for you. I have two different accounts: a day trading account. I don't hold anything overnight, and then I have a swing account, strictly focused on swings. Right, so I could have a clear mind when I am trading. So when I'm day trading in this day trading account, I am only in and out. I'm not holding anything. So when we look at pros and cons of day trading, for day trading, it's fast money. As long as you know what you're doing, it's fast money. Realized profits, right? When I say realized profits, what I mean is you get in and out, right? Your account will settle, your settled funds will settle, and the next day it'll be available if you want to withdraw it, right? I like to say more control, less time with day trading or scalping because you have more control. You can stop out immediately, you can get in, you can get out, but you have less time, right? It's nanoseconds of when you got to make a decision, right? Next thing is you need to be more precise. You need to be precise on a scalp trade or a day trade. You can't just get in and play and then, you know, randomly make money. Like it don't you could randomly make money, but that's not going to be sustainable, right? So you need to learn how to get in, master your entry so that way you're not losing a lot of money, right? Day trading and scalping, that entry matters, especially with scalping, right? Day trading, if you get in at the bottom of the day and you ride it up $3 to $5, then that's cool. You could kind of be a little bit, you could buy in ranges. But when you're scalping, man, you gotta be on it. And then some people with day trading or scalping could say it's less money, but I don't agree with that. And then also with day trading, you're gonna build up more experience, right? You do need to you need to look at the charts no matter what you do, but you're gonna be on the charts more when you're day trading versus when you're swinging, right? When you're swinging, well, I'll talk about swings in a second, but one of the big things with day trading and scalping is you're going to be have more experience. You're going to be exposed to more charts, right? So let me break this down for you. If I'm scalping or day trading and I'm getting in and out of plays, and let's say I take 3 to 5 trades a day, which is kind of high, but let's say I take 3 to 5 trades a day. Let's say it's five. If I take 5 trades a day and there's 5 days in a week, no holidays, then I will have taken 5 times 5 is 25 trades a week. And then times 4 weeks, that is 100 trades a month. Times 12, that is a 1,200 trades a year, right? Now, with that, you will learn so much about chart patterns, how stocks are, what stocks do you like to trade, and all of that stuff. So I think that when you're starting out, day trading is necessary and scalping is necessary because you get to learn so much, right, in a short period of time. Also, with day trading or scalping, I am looking for 10 to 15% moves, right? I always say stop trying to get rich off of one trade. That is not the mindset of day trading or scalping. You can make a lot of money, but don't have an intention of getting rich in one trade because that's when you're going to be greedy, and that greed is going to make you lose money. All right. So I try to focus on 10 to 15%, 5 to 15% on my scalp trades, and then my swings, 20, 30, 40, 100, 150%. Right? Now, on the flip side, with swing trading, you're going to have less control and more time, right? And here's what I mean. When I am swinging, if I'm holding a position for, let's say, 4 weeks, what that means is if I'm holding it over the weekend, then on Monday, something can happen before the market opens and it could tank the stocks, it could tank the market. So I have to withstand that loss, right? And I have to know that, all right, I am going to be patient in this position. I'm not going to panic sell, right? Because the stocks will recover unless it's just a straight bear market, right? Also with swings, you're going to have a bigger stop loss, right? Because I've been down on swing plays 60% because things happen that I couldn't control or just were just random, right? And then it ends up recovering and I'm in there, right? Also with swings, you want to really, really, really know your deltas on your swing plays because if you get a low delta, that's going to kill your profit, right? Swings is going to be more expensive. You need more money to swing than you do day trading. And so that's another thing. Day trading or scalping is less expensive. You can start with a lot less when you're day trading and scalping. You can start with way less and you can make a lot of money and build up your account. But for swings, you need more money, right? Because you're getting in positions that are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months out. So to day trade a stock, it may only cost you $200 or $400 for one contract, and that can make you money today. But swing trading, you want to get it the expiration date out a little bit to buy yourself time, and you want to get one that's in the money and it's also has a nice delta. So that is going to cost you more money. If I plan on swinging a stock for, let's say, a week, man, me personally, because I like to be safe, I'm going to spend more money on an in the money contract and also with a high delta, right? And it's going to be out maybe 2 months, even if I only plan on holding it for a week, just in case, right? Just in case I'm down, I get down 40, 50% because something happens in the market that you can't foresee. You want your contracts to be able to withstand that. All right. Your money is tied up longer in swings. If you're up by 10%, but you know that there's more move to be had on a stock that you're in a swing for, you're not going to want to take the profits yet because you know you can make another 30%. So that's why your swing account, you don't want to be like living off of it. I look at this is how I look at it. I pay myself from day trading, but I'm building my wealth through swinging and leaps, right? Because my day trading account has the purpose of my day trading account is just to make money. That's it. My swing account is for building my money up, faster and more passively. And then I have my account, my IRA, and then I have my other account for more shares. That's not in the IRA. So you want to understand what the actual goal is. With swing trading, it is a little bit more time freedom, right? Because you can be in a play. Let's say you're in a trade, you're in a swing trade, and the stock was at $50. And let's say right now the stock is at $70. So you're already up by probably 100%. And let's say the stock has earnings and the stock goes from $70 to $90. You could wake up the next day and be up an extra 150%, right? So that's the power of swings. You allow your money to compound over time by the stock price just going up. With day trades, you can't do that because you're in and you're out, right? But so it's more expensive. Your money is tied up. You're going to need to be more patient because sometimes it takes a while for swings to break out of a pattern that you might have entered in, right? You could enter in on a green day, the stock drops, and then you panic out, and then the stock ends up blasting off only because you panic sold because you're thinking about it from a day trading perspective instead of a swing trading perspective. So you have to understand on swing trades, you have to let the patterns play out. If you don't let the patterns play out, you're not going to make money swing trading or day trading. That's another thing. Not one is easier. You need to understand how to actually trade. You need to understand how to read candlesticks and charts and trends and understand the market and stuff like that. Also, in this administration now, when I was trading last year in 2024, it wasn't as wild as it is right now. And we've only had Trump in office for it's been what, a month now? Every week is something crazy. But last year, every week it wasn't something crazy. It was a lot more mellow. So if you're swinging in this market, it's going to be more volatile and you may be afraid a lot more or anxious, right? So day trading could be advantageous. And that's why day trading is so powerful, because when you learn the foundation of trading, which is learning how to get in and get out in minutes and make 5-10% on your money, you can swing trade. You'll be able to understand the charts and the patterns and stuff like that, right? You also want to understand that stocks recover. Unless we're in an absolute bear market and stocks are going to go dropping down 20 to 30%, if we have a red day, it's just a pullback and then it's going to go back to the upside, right? So that's the difference between day trading and swing trading. And if I had to choose a winner, I honestly will say both, right? Because one is not better than the other. Some will say so, but I want you to understand that you can build your wealth by doing both. You just need to separate how everything is, and you want to separate the accounts. And then you just want to, understand what purpose each one serves. And when you understand what purpose each one serves, you'll know how to go. Because if you see a stock and it's down 8% and you see where it's at on the charts, then what you can do is you can get in, enter, ride it back up to where it just came from, and that's it. Right? So I hope that this helped. I hope that it helps you on your journey. If you want to trade with us and you want help with trading, be sure to join the Discord. In that Discord, we trade every day, live trade every day. And we help people make money. We make money. We're in there. And we just call them bangers. All right? So always remember, get out of your head, get into the world, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.